Tonight, a glimmer of hope for some families coping with the unsolved murders of loved ones. As our Serena Fazan reports, the arrest of a suspected serial killer in California is prompting authorities all over Florida to test DNA in their cold cases.
72-year-old Sam Little's rap sheet details all sorts of crimes in 24 states, spanning more than half a decade. But even authorities are stunned. The former boxer spent less than 10 years in prison. They say that ends now. DNA just linked him to 3 cold cases in California, where he sits now awaiting trial. Detectives across the nation are now being asked to take another look at cold cases, including here in Florida.
It is a big deal. We're in the infancy stages of this investigation.
By phone, Special Agent Jeff Fortier says the Florida Department of Law Enforcement is leading a review on cold cases in jurisdictions across the Bay Area. Little's mother is from Dade County, and they believe he lived here off and on for decades, traveling throughout the state. He was even tried for a murder in Gainesville in the early 80s, but acquitted.
If there is evidence that was recovered from the crime scene where the body was located, we're asking them to resubmit their evidence to the crime lab.
And that could include DNA evidence in the murder of a 21-year-old Largo woman. The St. Petersburg Independent, a former paper in the 80s, detailed a reward offered for information for her killer. Kimberly Kessinger left Pinellas County and was found 2 days later dead behind a church in Mason, Georgia. Authorities now know it was just 7 miles away from where Little lived at the time. The FDLE bulletin has Tampa police responding quickly.
Look back at our cold cases and look at the victims that we have to see if they match up to the type of victims that he targeted in the past.
And we learned just a few minutes ago that the FDLE may be re-examining DNA evidence in 15 cases. Tomorrow, the Los Angeles Police Department is expected to release more details. And in the meantime, Mississippi has already linked one of their cold cases to this suspect.